What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another instant match reaction. Wolves 0, Tottenham 1 in the second game of the Premier League. That keeps up the perfect start for Tottenham Hotspur. 2 wins out of 2, 0 goals conceded, 2 goals scored. It was a very, very nervy game. I thought Wolves were definitely the better side throughout the game, but there's no two ways about it. Tottenham did have their chances, and I think that whenever you play a game at the Molineux, you're going to have to come against this kind of performances, because Wolves are a very, very good side, especially at home. They'll put you under pressure. They'll press you into submission. They've got someone like Adama Traore who can absolutely terrorize any fullback, and he did that to Tanganga today. But look, you got to be proud of the Spurs performance, how they did hold out, how they did go on and get the 3 points. Some good performances out there in a Spurs shirt, but you know, I did expect more from Tottenham today. But at the end of the day, the most times when we do go to Molineux, it is similar to this, and we do come under a lot of pressure against a very strong Wolves side, but come through with the points, and that's exactly what happened again today. I think Dele Alli put in a strong performance today, although I would say that he does hold on to the ball a bit too long, and I would like to see him make quicker decisions. I think the best Tottenham player on the pitch, probably I would say Hugo Lloris, and good performance from Eric Dyer as well today. What do you guys think?
I don't think there was any standout performances today, you know. I mean, the fact that we're giving it to Lloris says a lot about the performance, you know. I don't even really think that he had to pull off any real amazing stuff. Actually, the one that was through on goal, actually.
From Adama, that was one.
That was the one. But apart from that, everything sort of came to him or went over the bar. So, you know, it's the one-on-one, you'd probably give it to Lloris on that. I thought Dyer was good first half. Then second half, he did a bit of a clanger, didn't he, when he gave the ball away?
I think apart from that clanger, he was good, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, apart from that, he was reasonably solid. He got the header in at the end as well, didn't he? Could have been 2-0. There we be going, comfortable win. But it was a bit of a sloppy, sluggish performance. I think a lot of that did come down to Wolves, the way they were snuffing us out. They were like really hounding us. Every time we got it through to a forward, they had about 2 or 3 players around us, so they actually had their backs to goal all the time. So all they could do is go backwards with the ball, you know, quickly get it out of their feet. So a lot of that, you could say, is because of Wolves' performance that made us look bad. What do you think, Sim?
Yeah,
I think a mixture. Or?
I think most of it was Wolves being very good compared to Spurs being bad. I think the 3 at the back system we really struggled to kind of handle them playing 3 at the back when we were on the breakaway. They had a lot more defenders to kind of deal with compared to Man City, who I felt last week played 4 at the back on the breakaway. We were able to catch them in a lot more vulnerable positions, and we were able to catch Wolves today. I felt like they used their width exceptionally well. The amount of times Marcel and Semedo, the wing backs, were able to find space because we were so concentrated on Adama Traore and Trincao in the kind of forward wing positions. Every single time they went down the wing, they were finding joy. Every single time, especially down the left-hand side, where Adama Traore had Tanganga for breakfast pretty much every single time. We're very lucky Adama Traore doesn't have a final product, because if he did, it could have easily been 3 or 4-1 to Wolves today. So we're very lucky that, which we know he doesn't, but we're very lucky Wolves didn't. Traore struggled to kind of get any meaningful efforts on goal, apart from the one where he was one-on-one. I thought who was exceptional for Wolves was Ruben Neves. I thought he was brilliant throughout the whole 90 minutes. We really struggled to contain him. I thought Skip, Højbjerg and Dele, as much as they were doing good work helping out the players out wide, I think when it came to shackling Neves and Moutinho, they struggled a bit, because maybe they were being pulled apart too much by how Wolves were playing. Wolves definitely forced us into tricky situations we didn't want to be in, and I felt like we struggled for the majority of the game. But you know what? We held strong, we held firm. Apart from the chance for Traore, they didn't really have a clear-cut opportunity, which is good. And
that doesn't paint the picture, though. I don't think, by saying like they didn't have a clear cut. I think
they were
pumping up. They were pumping us, though.
I know. I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying they didn't. They didn't create.
Statistically,
they were
pumping.
Wolves were the better side.
They were all over us.
The Wolves were
I'm not denying that.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not.
It kind of makes it sound as though we had it covered. Is all I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying we had it covered.
Wolves were much the better side today. But let's be honest. If this game was last year, with the fitness that we had all the way till 90 minutes, we would have lost that game, or would have drawn that game last year.
Yeah, I think we'd have drawn that under Mourinho.
So I'm very proud of the lads.
I think it was a very similar Mourinho performance to me.
Yeah, good. But under Jose Mourinho, we were conceding last-minute goals. Like all in these.
Yeah, but there was also games we hung on, and this was one of those.
Yeah, but look, I personally think if this game was played last season, we would have won it, and I think the fitness did really stood us in good stead right till the end today. We wouldn't have won it. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe you have a point. Maybe you have a point. But I feel like today was very similar to what we were seeing last season. All I'm saying is, apart from it's just a fact. Apart from the chance from Adama Traore, whether it's because Wolves weren't good enough in creating the opportunities, or because Spurs were getting the good blocks in and stuff, they didn't create a clear-cut opportunity.
And for all of Wolves' kind of dominance within the game, we had the better chance in the game.
That's
didn't
the truth. That's the truth. On the breakaway, which were few and far between, Lloris with nearly a brilliant assist to Bergwijn in the second half, which nearly created our second goal.
That lovely Bergwijn jinking run on the left hand side.
That was nice. That was a bit of star quality, yeah. But then he sort of, kind of dilly-dallied a bit on it.
And that Højbjerg,
and then Son as well, should have scored as well in the second half with his run for on goal. So we did have opportunities to kill it in the second half.
Højbjerg nutmeg right at the end as well. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So for all our struggles, we did have opportunities to kill the game. That's for sure. But you got to say, it was a worry how much we struggled in possession against this Wolves side, in terms of every time we had the ball, we were forced to play along pretty much all the time. They were hounding us, and we weren't able to beat their press. I feel like Højbjerg, Dele and Skip weren't showing for the ball enough. When they did, they didn't have enough quality to kind of either turn on the ball or find a quick interchange with someone else to free themselves, and that was a worry.
But that's what they say. Sign of a good team is to, not play well, the other team to play better than you, and find a way to win, and that's what we did today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we did, but we got. How many times last season did we have games like this where we won and we said similar, and it came we come undone later in the season.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I think you can't really complain with 2 games of the season, 2 wins, no goals conceded, 2 hard games as well. Man City at home and Wolves away. They're 2 very hard games out the way now.
Definitely.
And now we move on. We've got more favourable fixtures. We've got Watford at home next, followed by Palace away. So
yet to concede this season.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it's good. I think Dyer and Sanchez in particular at centre back, I thought they got a number of very good blocks in and good interceptions, especially from crosses. They had a lot of heading to do from those crosses. The amount of crosses that came in, they had a lot of defending, and I thought they dealt with it well. I can't remember too many chances Jimenez got throughout the whole game. I thought they shackled him fairly well. I thought Jimenez did really good stuff in the build-up when he was laying the ball off and bringing other players into play. But in terms of actually getting chances inside the box, I thought Dyer and Sanchez again did really well. And I'm going to say they had 2 good games again.
All right, so there you have it. That is our instant match reaction. Second game of the season, 100% record, 0 goals conceded so far. Wolverhampton 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs!